Well, the Community Partners Campus facilities' main focus is to provide a workspace for nonprofits to call home. It will be designed in a way that functions for each one of them individually, but collaboratively at the same time. We're looking at like-driven missions under one roof to better serve those in the greatest need.
Right now, we're facing one of the biggest crises our country has had in terms of people being out of work, people being sick, not having enough resources. So I can't think of any other better investment than in people right now.
We just simply don't have the space for the volume of food, and the more food we have, the greater impact we can make.
The nonprofits that we've identified truly all need new space. Catholic Charities and the services they provide, including the Warming Center and others, are truly insufficient for the needs that are growing.
She was facing eviction, and she has 2 small children. She needs food. She also needs rental assistance, and she's having to literally try to take the bus from one end of the town to the other end of the town, 9 months pregnant with kids in tow. And no one should have to face that.
We need to have more case managers so that we can have somebody that cares for them, talks to them, and helps them move out of the situation that they are in.
A Community Partners Campus is a co-located social service center where a vast majority of basic needs can and should be addressed.
The one-stop location of all these services being under one roof will allow a single parent come to one location, get the assistance they need for food or clothing, financial assistance, finding housing, some job training, mental health care. But one of the main things that the Community Partners Campus facility will offer are all the shared spaces. A shared entrance that allows people to be greeted when they come in and directed in directions of which they need services for. We'll have a shared kitchen, conference room. It is our intention to have an executive director to operate the building on behalf of Community Partners Campus.
We want easy access. We need to be on a bus line. We need to have the exposure so that people driving by know exactly who we are and what we do at Community Partners Campus, that all their needs can be met, whether it be food, clothing, shelter, mental health counseling, physical health through the free clinic.
The concept of the shared space has been very well received by all the partners that we have brought into the mix.
We plan on having a food pantry. We plan on having Catholic Charities, including its Warming Center, but they also have many programs for employment counseling or for adoption services or legal assistance or whatever. A free clinic, community action program.
They will be expert in drug addiction problems. We will have a clinic. So all the services are together.
So many of the clients of the nonprofits don't only have one need. To have all of the services in one spot makes a big difference.
The idea of Community Partners Campus really impacts the quality of life and the quality of service that people can access because we're not operating in silos.
Your dollars are being better spent in a place where there's collaboration.
The vision for Community Partners Campus really will allow our community to stop that downward trajectory of people living in poverty and be connected to a collaborative network of organizations and people that can help them improve their lives.
We want to bring into our clinic people who tend to forego medical care until they're really seriously ill. And the last person that the ER wants to see is seriously ill diabetic and ketoacidosis who has no insurance. If the clinic is successful, it really will have a pretty profound impact on the financial health of the hospitals.
Reducing emergency room visits, reducing police calls, being able to reduce food insecurity, to be able to provide for our neighbors and our citizens It's such an exciting project for our community.
It's a whole community effort to make a difference. That's what brings me into this office every day. And that's what drives my passion behind what Community Partners Campus is about.
I do believe we have a responsibility to take care of each other. We're a community that supports each other, and we're a welcoming community, and that's the community that I hope that we continue to be.